Hey guys, welcome back to another Helix video. So today I wanted to look at a trick that I found that at least works for me when using fuzz pedals in Helix. Admittedly, I've never been a fuzz guy. I'll just be honest, don't get it. Now, having said that, I've never owned a fuzz pedal like in real life. It's always been using digital models. Maybe that's why. I know there's a big issue with like impedance, and the fuzz has to be a certain part of the chain. Maybe that's just why it doesn't translate for me. But at any rate, I've watched a few YouTube videos recently about various fuzz pedals where they were testing them out. Some of the tones were great. And then also the dynamic of being able to back your volume knob down and get it to clean up really well is really cool. And to be honest, something that I've never really been super successful with in the digital world. So I tried a bit of a trick using a gain block to adjust how much signal goes into the virtual fuzz pedal. So I kind of like the results. I'm going to share that with you. This may work for you, it may not. The link to download this preset will be in the description below. It'll be free on custom tone. So if you like this, of course, this concept is very simple. You can easily incorporate it into your own patches. But if you do want this patch, it will be posted for free. So let's take a look at HX Edit and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, guys, here we are in HX Edit. Let's take a quick look at the preset, what's in it, and then I'll get to the subject at hand. We have a gain block, fuzz face, Grammatico amp, a couple of cabs and a dual cab block, compressor, reverb. All pretty standard stuff. I have the Grammatico set to where it's fairly clean if I play lightly. And then if I dig in, it breaks up. So I went with a little bit of a dirty amp because I was watching one of the videos that got me interested in revisiting the fuzz ideas, and I think on Anderton's. It was a pretty in-depth video about fuzzes, and they compared a lot of different ones. And one of the things they did, they had a clean Fender amp and a dirty Marshall setup, and they were going back and forth between them. And the fuzz seemed to do much better going into the dirty Marshall. So kind of split the difference here. Got an amp that's cleans up a little bit, but it's got some breakup to it. So with the core tone out of the way, let's turn the fuzz face on. Fuzz is all the way up, level's about halfway. Here's what we get. If I roll the volume way back, see how much it cleans up. It cleans up, not bad, not bad. That was like just the absolute least amount of output I had on my volume knob. If I'm up any much more than that at all, there's just hardly any cleanup to it. So the reason that I've never really fallen in love with using fuzz is it can be very boomy and bassy, super clipped and compressed. I understand these are characteristics of a fuzz pedal, but these are the reasons why I've never really loved it, I guess. Tone's subjective. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying for me, it's never been something I've just loved. It's cool, but it's not something I would use all the time. Now, watching these videos, one thing that appeared to be very important is where you have the fuzz in your chain and the impedance. Like the fuzz pedal needs to see your guitar first for any other pedals. So I tried recreating that in the digital world. What's what you're hearing now, basically, even without this gain block there. So I was thinking about the input side, and I thought, what would happen if I just backed the input way off? So I put this gain block in here and pulled 15 dB off. Let's make it exact. Whoops. There we go. Pulled 15 dB off. And the idea here is hit the fuzz face with way less input and see what happens. See if it gets some more of a characteristic that I like. So here's what it sounds like with that gain block. To me, I like it because there's not as much compression and clipping going on. I get more note definition, which I like, and it's still a nice overdrive effect or fuzz effect. You still it's still fuzzy, but it's not quite so, over the top would be the way I would describe it normally. So let's see what happens when I just roll the volume knob way back on the guitar. Let's see how much it cleans up now. Not surprisingly, quite a bit more. See when I'm digging in. So to me, that is much more what I'm going for with a fuzz. Now, I don't, as far as like accuracy, I'll be honest, I've never owned a fuzz face pedal, so I can't speak to the accuracy. I'm just sharing with you a way that I've found to enjoy the fuzz effect more. So like I said earlier, this preset's going to be available to download for free in the description box below. However, you see what I'm doing. This is incredibly simple to recreate. If you have patches that already have effects in them, all you have to do is drop a gain block in there to experiment with the amount of, level you're pulling off of there. I just started getting 10 off, 15 off, just settled on 15. It sounded good. There you go. But your mileage may vary. So give it a try. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below about if you tried this, did it work for you, or what you think of the tone? Like I said, I've never been a fuzz person, so this is me trying to figure out a way to like the fuzz effect better. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell thing or whatever. You know what to do. So until next time, we'll see you later.